Waiter came. I ordered fish and chip. The waiter came. Good morning. What would you like to have? Oh, good morning. If all at all, if I may have fish and chips, please, with extra tartar sauce. So what happened? They sent me fish and chips. The fish. Oh ya, betul-betul saya tak pandai lukis lah. Please minta maaf ah. Tolong jangan marah. Okay lah, let's see the fish. Fish. The fish I really can't draw. Please forgive me. Okay, and the fries and everything. The customer ordered fish and chips, and the fish and chips he was trying to eat. Oh, it's bloody soggy. Fish and chip tu dia macam soggy, penuh dengan minyak. The product did not perform. When the product did not perform, that means a complaint. So what happened now? I called the waiter again. Hey, this fish is very soggy and the fries are very dry, and there's not enough tartar sauce. That is a complaint, because fish and chips supposed to be XYZ, but now fish and chips taste ABC. The product did not perform. But what happened? I ordered fish and chip. The fish and chip turned out to be good, very good. Then I called the waiter and say, your fish and chips, fantastic, but I would like to suggest perhaps you can further slice it much more into smaller pieces. Now, Hirlia, which one should you address? A complaint or suggestion?
Suggestion.
No, which one should you address? The first one was a complaint. The fish was soggy. Okay? The fish was soggy. The fried fish was soggy. The second one was a suggestion, a compliment. Would you, perhaps in the future, you can cut the fish to make it much more interesting. It just was a happy customer. Which one should you address first? A complaint or a suggestion? A complaint. Suggestion berlaku bila dia happy dengan service you. Then dia akan bagi suggestion. Then suggestion you tak perlu ikut. You just ask it, how was the fish and chip? Wonderful, fantastic. But perhaps I would like to suggest maybe you cut. You don't have to do it. Because the product performed, he's just giving suggestion how to enhance the product, which you may not solve. No issue. But complaint must solve because product did not perform. So Encik Farouk mengamuk sampai dia panggil Jahanam macam tu. Dia marah sebab air tu kotor. Betul Halia? Yes or no? So is it a legitimate complaint or not?
It's a complaint.
Yes, it's a complaint. Yeah. But they are angry. They are very angry. He vented out. Okay? So venting customer, that means we know now. Complaint means the product tu tak perform. Contoh air. When I buy water, number one, the water must be at the right pressure. Number two, you know what? I will share satu cerita. Saya nak buat team building untuk satu syarikat dulu 3 tahun lepas. I tak nak sebut syarikat tu lah. Saya suggest satu hotel dekat mana? Dekat PD team building. Dia nak buat tepi pantai. So HR tu tanya kat saya Salim, saya tanya kat dia, apa facility, I tanya kat dia, apa facility you perlukan untuk hotel tu. Dia kata hotel tu comfortable, 2 people can stay. And Salim, tolong pastikan water pressure tip top. I terkejut. Tolong ulang balik. Make sure water pressure. I said, kenapa? Staff side, kadang-kadang kita pergi hotel mandi kan, shower tu air dia tak deras sangat, saya tak enjoy mandi. I feel like telling, do I work for the water department? You know, some people are so concerned about the water pressure. Right? So, now you're very clear between complaints and suggestion. Suggestion, you don't have to follow. Complaints, you must address. Now, example, passive customer. Let's go quickly. Suhi Hailiwati. I Selangor dah inform no report pun. Ada tapi dari semalam tak settle. Sedih saya dah lah puasa. Sedih saya dah lah puasa air. Puasa air? Kadang-kadang koma pun diorang lupa. Koma pun tak ada. Tak ada. Makan pun tak selera. nanti makan nak membuang air tak? I don't know, you buang air tak? But ada pula. By the way, masalah bekalan air bukan hanya pencemaran. Tekanan air slow sampai saya pon. P-O-N. Pon is what? Actually, Murzalimah, apa tu maksud pon? Is it pon?
I think
Pon. Is it pon? Is it pon?
pun I rasa
Pon. Oh my God, really, I thought I could really speak good Malay. Now I realize there's another part of Malay, bahasa Malaysia. Now, can you see now? Adakah dia menjawab soalan tu? Wan Hasmaria. Cik Wan Hasmaria, dia clear tak dia punya masalah? Dia ada clear tak?
Bagi saya, kalau saya baca lah, bagi saya jelas dengan
Yes.
masalah dia, tekanan rendah.
Yes, tekanan. Tapi dia tak maki hamun you, betul tak?
Dia tak maki hamun,
Dia indirect dia cerita dia punya masalah akibat. So dia tak nak. So these are the passive customer. Pendiam means mungkin cara dia menulis. This very passive, very calm. They tell their stories. Because of the water issue, they have a lot of things, So terpaksa bertayamum dan beristinja. Beristinja sekali-sekala tak apa, tapi everyday pening lah. So how do you respond to this type of passive customer? That's another question. Okay, this is how basically these are the 6 type of customer you can take note. How do you respond to a passive customer? You cannot respond the same also, because this passive customer is, again, if you can pick up the phone and talk to the customer and understand the pain. Because this customer is sharing the pain, it's much easier to talk to him rather than Encik Farouk yang tengah marah. Bila orang tengah marah, you call, dia akan jadi more angry. Now there's another customer, is the past customer. I rasa this one tidak berkaitan dengan air Selangor, but this one very important. Very important sebab customer tu no longer want to do business with you. Di Selangor tak ada pilihan. Whether I like you or not, I still have to buy water from you. Okay, so the issue is that in other companies there could be experience where the customer decided to abandon the company. This is the most difficult part. Sebab once the customer leave, nak panggil dia balik susah. So you lose the customer. Kalau you can give, if he can give you a business over a period, you have lost the customer and lost his friends also. So that's why the power of one customer is tremendous. Social media. Then there is another customer, is the collaborative customer. Contoh, panjangkan karangan saya. Ni saya dah potong banyak babak. Okay. Alright. Babak ini termasuklah tiba-tiba jadi 300 plus. Persoalan sekarang, kenapa pihak anda takut sangat nak mengaku yang meter tu dah gila? Meter tak boleh gila. Manusia boleh gila. I'm a psychologist, I study psychologist. Tengok tak, meter boleh gila? I don't think so. Alright, I don't think so. Maybe meter di setengah tempat boleh gila. And second thing, kenapa takut sangat ni nak buat pelarasan pada bil air saya? Kenapa autisme sangat saintis di makmal hebat, berteknologi tinggi, bertaraf dunia anda untuk cek meter saya sampai berbulan dikaji tapi masih tak jumpa solutionnya. Kenapa potong bekalan air saya sedangkan masalah berpunca dari anda sendiri? Mohon selaikan kemelut ini dengan segera. Malas nak ulang alik ke markas anda. Markas? Dah lah, tak call, tak rajin jawab. Requires a thought. Mohon maaf jika terdapat ayat tak enak. Ayat you memang tak enak. You peli saya cukup-cukup, lepas tu mohon maaf. Nampak tadi tak waras? What is the problem here? Let's ask Azrin. Contoh, you customer service person frontline, you nak solve problem ni. Apa sebenarnya kalau you in charge of Facebook? What is the real problem ni? Tiba-tiba dia cerita pasal autisme, scientist di makmal hebat, teknologi tinggi. What are we talking about? Azrin.
Komplain dia mula-mula dia punya bil tinggi.
Okay. Okay.
So dia dah dia dah call banyak, tak ada solution.
Okay.
Dia tulis tu, karangan dia memang panjang lah sebab isu dia yang pertama tu 300 tak ada solution.
Okay.
Dia masukkan semua sampai pemeluk lah, sampai autismi semua nak meluahkan dia punya perasaan.
Yes.
Supaya kita dengar.
Dia venting. Kata orang dia venting. Dia meluahkan perasaan. Correct. The main issue is the bill. Correct, not Azrin? Correct?
Yeah.
Just get a perspective. So you please take note. There are types of customer. So now, that's why kalau you selalu kalau nak baca detail semua komplain, mata you daripada mata juling terus jadi mata keranjang tau. Because you know why? Because you kena tengok screen every day. I'm just sharing with you. Sorry, a little bit of joke. Azrin, marah ke Azrin? Marah ke? Oh, kalau marah minta maaf. Don't get angry, Okay, now, yes, we have to read between the lines. World-class company do that. Sama juga. Let me tell you, lagi hebat company you, lagi banyak orang complain. Expectation high. Contoh macam ni. You pergi makan kedai mamak, kotor, kadang-kadang dia tak tutup. You cuba minta tengok kuku dia. Kalau you tengok kuku dia, 100% you puasa setahun. You know. Tapi, you orang yang sama, you pergi McDonald, kalau staff dia kuku panjang, you mesti complain. Betul tak? Nampak tak? Manusia macam tu. Sebab the bigger your company, the perceived service that you give, the complaints are higher. So here, correct, Azrin said, we identify what is the main problem, the 300 ringgit. We have to find out why it is 300 ringgit and solve the problem. The rest doesn't matter. But still you have to respond. He's sharing the problem. He or she is sharing the problem. You still have to respond and say, okay, 300 ringgit, this is the reason why it went up. This is it. That's it. How? Okay? So these are collaborative. So nak tengok penyelenggaraan pembaikan pemulihan di rumah-rumah PAM dan menjaga kualiti air di rumah PAM air Selangor boleh. What do you think? Wan Hasmaria, boleh jawab soalan ni. Adam Lutfi tanya, nak tengok penyelenggaraan pembaikan pemulihan. Boleh tak? Can you give me answer, Hasmira? Boleh? Cannot? Boleh tak dia pergi dekat you punya logi? Is it possible?